Imagine a river, its flow turbulent, powerful, and rushing towards release. Now picture a dam built not of concrete, but of sheer willpower, channeling that surging energy inwards, upwards. This is the essence of sperm retention, a practice where the raw power of desire isn't spilled onto the ground, but harnessed, transmuted, and redirected towards a more profound destination, the ascent of the soul. Energy centers that are aligned along the spine are known as chakras, and they play a significant role in the spiritual aspects of semen retention. Some people believe that by holding back and not releasing sexual energy, they can redirect it upward in the body. Doing this activates and balances energy centers called chakras. Before going further, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. It is believed that this intentional flow will support the development of one's spirituality and foster a more profound relationship with the divine. There is a common comparison made between sperm retention and spiritual alchemy, in which the fundamental substance, which is sexual energy, is changed into a more refined and elevated form. The goal of this alchemical process is to transform desire into spiritual fuel, which will accelerate individuals towards peak spiritual experiences, profound insight, and links with the cosmos. Through the cultivation of attention and the purposeful redirection of sexual energy, meditation plays a tremendously important part in the retention of sperm. Through consistent meditation practices, individuals acquire the ability to detect and direct this energy, so laying the groundwork for the awakening of their spirituality. Through the process of bringing the mind, body, and spirit into alignment, activities such as yoga and tai chi contribute to the journey of semen retention. In addition to boosting the entire experience of semen retention, these techniques not only improve physical well-being, but also serve as conduits for spiritual investigation, which in turn enhances the overall experience. The path of retaining sperm becomes a transformative experience that enables individuals to delve deeper into their own inner selves. Self-reflection is a practice that encourages practitioners to confront their beliefs and feelings, which in turn leads to personal development and a more profound comprehension of the spiritual self. There is a belief that achieving emotional and energetic equilibrium can be accomplished by channeling sexual energy towards more elevated spiritual aspirations. It is believed that this harmony contributes to general well-being by aiding in the reduction of stress and anxiety, while simultaneously fostering a sense of inner equilibrium. The concept of retaining sperm is not a new one. It may be traced back to a variety of ancient spiritual systems. It is possible to trace practices that are comparable to semen retention back to Eastern philosophies such as Taoism and Tantra. In these philosophy systems, sexual energy is regarded as a potent force that can lead to spiritual enlightenment. The idea of retaining one's sperm has garnered a lot of interest in recent years, particularly in the context of personal growth and the investigation of spirituality. People are investigating the possibility of retaining their sperm as a means of achieving overall well-being by combining old knowledge with contemporary thinking. Skepticism and misconceptions are prevalent about sperm retention, particularly with regard to its spiritual components. Critics contend that the supposed benefits may be subjective, and that there is frequently a lack of scientific evidence to back claims that are made regarding spirituality. Semen retention can bring about a spiritual development in a variety of ways, and not everyone experiences it in the same way. A variety of perceptions and consequences can be attributed to a number of factors, including personal experiences, cultural background, and individual beliefs. In conclusion, the entire process of semen retention spiritual magic is a journey that includes multiple dimensions. People engage in semen retention for a variety of reasons, ranging from ancient spiritual practices that are founded in Eastern traditions to contemporary interpretations that are centered on personal growth. The goal of semen retention is to release spiritual potential. By consciously redirecting sexual energy and combining it with spiritual activities like as meditation and contemplation, one can establish a route that leads to heightened states of consciousness, emotional equilibrium, and a profound connection with the divine. The appeal of tapping into one's spiritual essence through semen retention continues to capture people who are looking for a holistic approach to personal and spiritual development. Despite the fact that the concept is surrounded by problems and conflicts, when it comes to comprehending the spiritual aspects of sperm preservation, chakras, which are frequently considered to be portals to the divine, play an essential role. There are a number of different facets of human experience that are connected to each of these energy centers, which are positioned along the spine. By actively controlling and manipulating sexual energy, practitioners of a wide variety of spiritual traditions strive to activate and balance these chakras that are located throughout the body. Individuals are propelled into higher states of consciousness as a result of this process, which aids the upward flow of energy. When it comes to the domain of spiritual practice, the idea of chakras is a fundamental component that serves essential functions. These energy centers are not concrete entities. Rather, they are regarded to be subtle focal areas within the human body that are nonetheless extremely strong. Generally speaking, there are 7 primary chakras, and each one is connected to a certain set of characteristics and experiences. These chakras are located along the spinal column, beginning at the base of the spine and reaching all the way up to the top of the head. There is a connection between the first chakra, sometimes known as the root chakra, and the physical world, as well as the fundamental impulses for survival. As we move upward, the sacral chakra is related with sexuality and creativity, whereas the solar plexus chakra is linked to personal power and willpower. Love and compassion are associated with the heart chakra. Communication is associated with the throat chakra, and intuition and insight are associated with the third eye chakra to a greater extent. The crown chakra, which is the final chakra, is associated with enlightenment and spiritual connectedness. In the context of spirituality, those who practice semen retention are aware of the close relationship that exists between sexual energy and the chakras. Although sexual energy is typically focused in the lower chakras, it is possible to harness and transform it in order to activate higher chakras, which can lead to a profound awakening of the spiritual self. By refraining from ejaculating, individuals are able to channel this powerful energy upwards, with the intention of unlocking and balancing the chakras along the way during this process. As an illustration, the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra, is heavily associated with sexual energy, as well as creative expression. Practitioners of sperm retention think that they are able to channel sexual energy towards creative endeavors and higher forms of expression if they are able to conserve and transform sexual energy. In this procedure, the energy that would normally be evacuated by ejaculation is redirected in a conscious manner, and it is utilized as a driving force for the development of one's personal and spiritual life. Within the same vein, the fourth chakra, sometimes known as the heart chakra, is connected to feelings of love and compassion. It's possible that individuals will have an increased capacity for love and emotional connection if they take steps to preserve their sexual energy. It is claimed that the energy that is redirected opens the heart chakra, which means that individuals are able to establish relationships that are deeper and more meaningful, not just with themselves, but also with other people. The practice of semen retention is believed to contribute to a more harmonious flow of energy across the entire chakra system. This is in addition to the fact that it is claimed to activate individual chakras. There is a belief that the upward movement of sexual energy, when harnessed and managed consciously, can generate a sense of equilibrium and alignment among the chakras. It is believed that this harmonization allows for the facilitation of spiritual growth, which ultimately results in elevated states of awareness and a profound connection to the divine presence. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.